Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Anthony with the Wrenched Out Experiment. Thank you for tuning in. And in today's video, we're going to be diving into the RØDE Podcaster USB mic, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so I have been using this mic for quite a while, but before I dive into that, don't forget, hit subscribe down below. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook. We've got a lot of really cool videos that are already out, and we've got a lot of future videos that you're not going to want to miss. Now, let's dive into the RØDE Podcaster USB mic. One thing to note, straight out of the gate is you're going to have to, if you're using Windows 10 or newer, send this guy over to RØDE so they can update the firmware inside of it. I had to do that right out of the gate, which kind of sucked because I got it, tried to set it up on multiple different computers, did not work. Now, this is a USB mic, so if you're going to use this for your computer, it's going to work perfect for you. Let me show you this guy real quick. So I use this on this little boom pole right here. The wire's wrapped up because I actually use this in the Wrenched Out Garage, which is my other YouTube channel all about automotive. I use it for my Monday news segments, and I have been for multiple months. A couple of things in addition to that is I have it on the shock mount, and I suggest if you're using any microphone, especially a desktop, you're going to want it on there just in case you bump it. It'll absorb that, so if this was hard mounted, you would have picked up all of that really loud rocking and knocking noises. Another thing to note is it does have a headphone jack, 3.5 millimeter, right on the front, so if you want to listen to yourself as you record, I would suggest that, especially in the sense of podcasting. Now, where it is limited is it is just a USB. It is not an XLR like our Procaster right here, which means hooking it up and running this in multiples, depending on your software, is quite difficult. I use Adobe Audition, and which is what we're using right here live with this video. I've got Adobe Audition running on the computer monitor right behind the computer. Pretty much just straight out of the gate. I'm not running any tools or effects on this at this time. I will level it and master it just so I can get the clarity, but I didn't run any vocal enhancers or any kind of stuff like that. Generally, I would, but because of the video, I wanted to show you guys what it can do. Now, again, this is just a real simple USB mic, but it is constructed very well. In fact, it's essentially the same construction as the Procaster right here. It's a nice heavy mic that has just good build quality all the way around it. It does have an internal pop filter that's built into the cap. I don't want to take it apart because I'm obviously talking in it, but if you remove this top cap, it does have a pop filter. I did get an additional pop filter, plus this helps reduce extra noise. Slides right over it like that. Now I'll put links to all of these products down below. If you're interested in purchasing any of these, we are Amazon affiliates, and we do appreciate if you guys purchase through those links. And if you have questions on this, of course, ask. Now, if you're not going to run one of these mounts, and the reason I did not run one of these arm mounts, this is the mount that's on here is the Rode PSA 1, and I'll put a link to that. I'm running this mount right here, which is the stage rocker. It has a weight. It has the weight right here, and then you balance it out. Because this is such a heavy mic, let me show you real quick. If you run, even with it forward like this, let me put the weight directly in front of me. If you run, and then you keep sliding it forward, that's the tipping point. So you're not going to get a lot using this mic stand. I do like the mic stand. So you just slide it back. And there we go. The reason I like this mic stand in this setup is because, like I said, I use this for the Wrenched Out Garage news segment, which means I unhook it, bring it down to my garage, and then move it around and use my laptop. Now, if you're using or doing Twitch, or you're doing a lot of this head-on talking or videos, this is going to be a really good mic for you because it's super easy. You can pack it around with you. Plugs right into your computer via USB, and it just works out really well. There's the volume knob on there as well. Now, obviously, you do have to tune this, and I will say that overall, I think this is a really good mic for USB. Now, I believe that the photoCaster, which I'll do a review on this here in the near future, this overall is just a better mic, and it's better because it's paired with in my case, I have it paired with the Rode A1. Soon it will be paired with the Rode photoCaster mixing board, but it's also a completely different setup. It's running on an XLR cable in lieu of the USB cable, and is built a little bit different. Overall, they're both condenser mics that are built for podcasting or broadcasting, depending on what it is you decide to do. Again, this thing retails for a little over $200. You can obviously catch it on deals. The mount here is about $39. I think I got this arm for like $30, $40. So that's what this overall setup will set you back. Now, I don't think that you're going to be disappointed. I will be doing more reviews. I've got the photoCaster XLR mic, and I'm also going to do one. I've got the Blue Snowball as well. I'll be doing a recording on that. Now, again, for this video, it's solely ran on this microphone, running it through Adobe Audition, and then I will just do mastering and throw one compressor on it just to make sure that I'm leveled out to that -3 level, so I'm not over peaking or any of that, or I'm not too low, so my gain will be raised up a little bit. But like I said, I'll put a link to the Wrenched Out Garage news playlist if you're interested in seeing this in full action. Again, it screws right into this lower mount. It is, like I said, though, it is a pretty heavy microphone. Comes with this cord, extremely long USB cord, so you're not going to have any issues whatsoever connecting and doing any of that stuff. I will be using it in here from time to time, and just like I'm starting to use this guy as well. So that pretty much wraps it up. I say that the Rode Podcaster, especially if you're using USB or you're only going to use one mic, this is the guy for you. It does a fantastic job, super simple to use. You don't have to mess with anything, and it gets the job done. Also, it looks amazing. I think overall this is an amazing looking microphone. And you have some options here with your pop filter, and there are different types of pop filters available if you're interested or you want additional pop filters. But like I said, there is an internal one. And I think that's going to wrap us up for now. If you guys have any questions, make sure drop them below. If you guys have not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, and the links to all this stuff is down there as well. We do appreciate you guys tuning in to the Rode Podcaster USB mic review here at the Wrenched Out Experiment. That pretty much concludes this video. So until the next time, guys, hey, take care, and we'll see you around.